Hello. Well, okay, so look. Okay, as of the other night, I know what it is. I can remember this is the video that I should have made. Hello, this is Miguel from Embargo Man. So, the last time I did the video, the audience, I know it is, the audience have never ever, YouTube, for some kind of reason, blocked the video only to be shown in Japan. All right, so I've seen this, and then I went to a website that you check where in the world your YouTube video is blocked because you use some certain song. Right, that certain song, it is Sweet Dreams from Dreams Come True, known as Sweet, Sweet, Sweet. I mean, at the stage when you defeated Dr. Robotnik, and I could remember this video is it. Talking about this, talking about Sonic 3, talking about, well, let me just compare to Mr. Masato. I don't know if you're watching this, right? And everybody's watching this. Even the studio that making this video. After the saying before December 20th, I would say this. Does anybody have seen the opening of the 2024 Olympics in Paris? Right? So, I want to do this comparison with one member from Dreams Come True. It's a Japanese duo group that you might not even heard of. Maybe you heard the song about when you defeat Dr. Robotnik in the final stage in Sonic 2, the video game, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the video game. That jingle plays. I ain't not going to play this jingle, but hey, I know where it is. So, you know what? If you have a Spotify, if you have a Spotify account, the link is there. But in a way, I am going to do history of people who sings the original singer and people that outshines them. All right. So, have you ever heard of one thing? Have you ever heard of Dolly Parton? Have you ever heard of a song called I Always Love You? Right? So, let me tell you the history of this. This is more to say what would Dreams Come True have heard of Sweet, Sweet, Sweet or Sweet Dream could be the equivalent to a movie using the same song. Well, I'm gonna show you a tip on who have sung in the opening of the Olympics. This is just a clip. I know who the singer is, and you notice this, all right? She have had some rare disease. This woman is perfectly fit to make a soundtrack for the Sonic 3 movie. All right, I'm gonna show you a clip. Well, that woman, she is singing in French. in Paris, France, right? So I noticed in the part of the opening when Celine Dion, yeah, that woman is Celine Dion. So in that part, Celine Dion was opening, and she seems to be ready. I mean, the only thing that I hope for her, and if you are watching this, is the concert that I believe that you get ready before December 20th, where this Sonic 3 movie comes out, is a Japan tour. Yes, Japan. With Dreams Come True. So this song called Sweet Dream, known as Sweet, 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 I mean, it have became the official song. It was only first played in the Sonic 2 video game when like you see in Sonic 2, if you played Sonic 2, when you at the end when you defeat Dr. Robotnik as the final boss, all right? So it plays. I noticed about that song, and out of last night, even though you could play old school video games on phones now, yeah, and that just kind of reminds me of it's time to make this video. And I know this. I have the song. I have the song. My sister gave me an Apple gift card. I downloaded the song in there, Sweet Dream from Dreams Come True, known as Sweet, Sweet, Sweet. And Dreams Come True, I know it is on you. It is on you that if this woman could sing compared to Miwa Yoshida, who was part of the group. Miwa Yoshida is like Dolly Parton. Celine is like Whitney Houston. That is one comparison, and I was gonna tell you something, all right? Yes, I was just listening. I Always Love You. So that song, I Always Love You, came like around 1979 or something, like when I was born. The year I was born, right? Since suddenly the songs in Dolly Parton sing, it became very popular in the early 80s or whatever. It was played in the Last Little Whorehouse in Texas or some movie like that. Dolly Parton, the original singer of that song, just take it a little bit of grain of salt. Then came 1992, the same year that Sonic 2, the video game, came out for the Sega Genesis or Mega Drive, what the game console was called outside the US. Sonic 2 came out. The song Sweet Dream from Dreams Come True, the final defeat of the boss, has played in there. And then I have listened after that, and know was Dreams Come True, and know it was the guy Masato, but Miwa Yoshida was singing. Yes, that is like going. But also in 1992, the movie called The Bodyguard came out. The Bodyguard with Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston. And I Always Love You in the Whitney Houston version, she just outshine Dolly Parton. And when I heard this song, Whitney's version is like, this is something. The Bodyguard came out in 1992. Sonic 2, the video game, came out in 1992. All right, so this is kind of an inverse from in 1992 to 1979. And let me get it. Let me get all this metaphor. Using this type of metaphor is that now I want to take this into justice that Sweet Dream from Dreams Come True. Yeah, the shining stars. Sweet Dreams from Dreams Come True. The song, Sweet, Sweet, Sweet. There was one version with Akon in the mix, right? But I think who is going to be stepping on Whitney Houston's shoes with that song will be Celine Dion. I think her voice will just outshine Miwa Yoshida. Believe it or not. Like, I want to just listen to that song, Sweet Dreams, from Dreams Come True, or Sweet, 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 the Sonic 3 soundtrack, to be sung by Celine Dion before December 20th, 2024. It's when the Sonic 3 movie comes out. I know that if Celine Dion does a trip to Japan soon, before the movie comes out, getting along with Dreams Come True, singing the song Where This Goes. Okay. 1979, I Always Love You becomes 1992. Dreams Come True, Miwa Yoshida, Dolly Parton, Celine Dion, Whitney Houston. We just going to say to 1992, the Whitney Houston version of I Always Love You, all right? So I know it's that comparison in that moment, to say the least, of a third installment of the Sonic movie getting a song from a Japanese duo made with Masato and Miwa Yoshida. Miwa Yoshida is the Dolly Parton. Celine Dion is the Whitney Houston. That way, I would say, this is just comparison with I Always Love You. I Always Love You is the song that Dolly Parton have sung, but it was best out with, in other words, Whitney Houston has mopped the floor on the performance, on the way she sings. Celine Dion is also being well in whatever it is, could outshine Miwa Yoshida in Sweet Dreams. Remember, from When Dreams Come True, I love you so. I remember the words. I could remember the song, right? I don't want to play the song in there, but the song of Sweet Dreams from Dreams Come True, if you have a Spotify account, yes, I have it in the favorites of Spotify. That song has been a favorite of mine, and Dreams Come True has handled it. I just give it props to Masato and Miwa Yoshida, that is part from Dreams Come True, as to what would be, they're going to feel like that song using on the Sonic 3 movie, giving it to have Celine Dion to sing that song. They will feel like, let's say, Dolly Parton hearing her own song being sung by Whitney Houston. Yes, And Celine is gonna be like the Whitney Houston. All right, so that's how it goes. Just a few years, like, like 12 years later. Yes, 12 years later, whenever that song have came out, whenever Sweet 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 came out, Sweet Dreams, Some Dreams Come True came out, I mean, 1992, it was that. Then history repeats itself 12 more years after Sweet Dreams from Dreams Come True. The same thing will happen that have happened in 1992 with I Always Love You from Dolly Parton, Whitney Houston sing it as a soundtrack from The Bodyguard. You know how it is. Then I would say this. I would say Dreams Come True, members from Dreams Come True, I don't know is I know that part of the singer Masato just have just the tone, loving you, and then that it would be, I heard the song The Swinging Star. I mean, I'm just putting this quote to this. This is just a comparison. This comparison that you have seen, all right? This is just a comparison that by the time the same thing will have happened with The Bodyguard. Remember The Bodyguard, the movie The Bodyguard, right? Dolly Parton's own song, I Always Love You. Here comes Whitney Houston. She just outshines her performance. Outshines Dolly's performance. Just to say, right, outshines Dolly's performance. That would be like, she heard that it was like a great honor for her, and she was like, wow. I mean, the same thing would happen with Dreams Come True. If Dreams Come True, you're watching this, you're gonna be wow when Celine Dion sing Sweet Dream, Sweet Sweet Sweet, that was known as. Yes, at the same time, it was a soundtrack on a video game. It was, and then there's a song by the same year Sonic 2, the video game, came out. The same year The Bodyguard came out, right? So there it is. There's this jingle right there when the final defeat, when Dr. Robotnik is to be the final boss, and you hear the song at the end. But then we have the net and everything, the Swinging Star. It came out like about this 1992, around there, like that, the same year as The Bodyguard came out. 1979, the year was born. Dolly Parton's I Always Love You came out. 1992, Sonic 2, the video game. You have Bodyguard, Whitney Houston did some justice on Dolly Parton's own song. Whitney Houston, yeah. And just to hear her voice, I believe if Whitney Houston could outshine Dolly Parton with I Always Love You, then Celine Dion taking the song from Dreams Come True, known as Sweet Dream, or Sweet 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 as it is, as it's called. Just another name, yes. Celine Dion takes that song, it will outshine one of the members of Dreams Come True vocals, Miwa Yoshida. And once that movie once that Sonic 3 comes out, if Celine Dion will be part of the Sonic 3 soundtrack, the movie, singing the same song that Dreams Come True sing when it was a soundtrack played on the Sonic 2 video game, but on the Sonic 3 movie, is gonna be the better version, I believe. And that's about it. You know, you could write me a comment. I mean, Celine Dion is watching this. There's the song. If you are watching this, I mean, Dreams Come True, Sweet Dreams. There's various versions. The best version. I mean, if Celine's watching this, the version of Sweet Dreams from Dreams Come True is gonna be yours, Celine. And Dreams Come True, I mean, you are gonna be proud. It's gonna be a great honor that somebody that could sing the same song, Sweet Dream or Sweet, Sweet, Sweet. Soundtrack playing when you defeat the final boss in the Sonic 2 video game, being sung by a French Canadian in English, is gonna outshine the original singers. She's gonna might outshine Miwa Yoshida, and that is going to be the best version of it, because I believe it is like saying the only song I could remember is Titanic. The same singer who sing the soundtrack for Titanic will sing the soundtrack for Sonic 3, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, the movie. It would be singing the same song that Dreams Come True sing. Yeah, that song where you defeat Dr. Robotnik as the final boss, if you know about playing video games. It is there. It is that right there in the details. Click it. If you have a Spotify account, okay, listen to it. I mean, there's a video that we have a different jingle, the Akon version. The original version is right there because it came out in Japanese and in English. This is the English version right there. You just click it there, you go straight to the Spotify. If you have Spotify. If you don't have Spotify, I mean, you could download it, whatever. You could get the free version with the ads and stuff. You know, that's about it. And please write me in the comments, what do you think about this comparison? What do you think about Dolly Parton's "I Always Love You" versus Whitney Houston version? Or what would Dreams Come True, Sweet Dream, or Sweet, Sweet, Sweet from the Sonic video game would you compare to Celine Dion's version doing it for Sonic 3? I mean, I think it's gonna be comparing apples and oranges. I mean, the original singer could sing one song, I mean, the original producer or whatever, but somebody else outshines. I think Celine Dion could outshine Dreams Come True on Sweet Dream. Yeah, that song that you hear at the end when you defeat Dr. Robotnik in Sonic 2 the video game. It's like what Whitney Houston did with Dolly Parton's song, "I Always Love You," and it was the soundtrack for The Bodyguard. So please subscribe to the Embargo Man channel. I'm gonna check you in the next video, other hot topics coming up, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell button, please. Bye.